Welcome students, I am Twin sir. Now I am going to teach elasticity of demand. In previous video we have completed the theory of demand and law of demand. Okay, so today before explaining this we should know what the difference in between elasticity of demand and theory of demand. In the chapter of theory of demand we have already known about the inverse relationship in between price and quantity demanded. Clear? But today we will know about the changes, or you can say responsiveness or degree of responsiveness in between change in demand and its determinants. Okay? So now we should start about this. Okay? So first one, elasticity of demand. We have to know the definition of elasticity of demand. In case of elasticity of demand, we have to explain about degree of responsiveness in between mainly price and quantity demanded. Degree of responsiveness in between price and quantity demanded. Actually, when we will explain, we have to take help of the graphs. That's why I have already mentioned here x-axis and y-axis. Clear? So next one, I will explain about not only the definition. Now I will explain about types of demand. Or I will explain types of demand. Mainly three types. Mainly three types of elasticity of demand. First one, price elasticity. Second one, income elasticity. And third one, cross elasticity. Okay, so three types of elasticities are there. Now we have to know about the definition also of this. Definition. Say first one, price elasticity. So easily we can explain the degree of responsiveness in between price or change in price and change in quantity demanded. Or you can say also percentage change in demand by percentage change in price. Next one, that means income elasticity. In income elasticity, it is about our change in income. So quantity demanded will depends on change in income. So we can say percentage change in quantity demanded by percentage change in income. Next one, cross elasticity. What about the cross elasticity? We have already explained about substitute goods, complementary goods. That means what are the relationship in between these goods? If there is a degree of responsiveness in change in quantity demanded of one goods with a relationship with change in price of another goods, or you can say related goods. So this type of elasticity is known as actually cross elasticity. Now I will explain degrees of price elasticity of demand, or you can say classification. Okay? So actually there are 5 degrees or 5 classifications are there. On the basis of this I can explain. First one, perfectly elastic. So in case of perfectly elastic demand curve, actually ED or EP equals to infinity. It indicates what? Maybe there is negligible change in price or no change in price, but demand will infinite. Say this one price and this is demand curve like this. It may touch. here in y-axis. So this type of demand curve is known as perfectly elastic demand, not only elastic demand, perfectly elastic demand. Next one, that means second one, perfectly inelastic. Perfectly inelastic. Actually, it is EP equals to 0. Maybe there is change in price, small or big, forget about this, but no change in demand. What type of elasticity will be there? Perfectly inelastic. That means parallel to y-axis, no change in demand. Okay. Now third one. What? Unitary elasticity or unit elastic. Actually, it is about EP equals to 1. EP equals to 1. But we can't show with this. Because why? It indicates there is a change in price and also change in quantity. But percentage change in price is equals to percentage change in quantity or percentage change in demand. So this type of curve will be rectangular hyperbola. What will be there? Rectangular hyperbola. Okay. So this type of curve will be there, and you can mention here rectangular hyperbola. Okay. This type of curve only indicates EP equals to 1 or ED equals to 1. Now I will explain fourth one, elastic demand. Elastic demand, or you can say more elastic. Okay. EP greater than 1. Or you can say ED greater than 1. Here, small change in price or small percentage change in price, but it affects on demand in a huge way. That means percentage change in price is less than percentage change in demand. Here, more change in demand. Here, more change in demand. That's why this type of curve will be flatter. Okay. And fifth type, inelastic demand, EP less than 1. EP less than 1. What about this? More change in price but less change in demand. So this curve will steeper. Okay, this type of curve will be there. This one demand curve and EP, or you can say ED less than 1. Steeper curve. Okay, so in this way we can explain the types or degrees or classification of elasticity of demand. Now next one. Now measurement. How we will measure this elasticity of demand? Mainly 3 methods. One by one I will explain. First one, percentage method. Percentage method. Okay, in this percentage method, we have to know about the derivation. Okay, that means how we derive, or some formula will be there. And another one thing, this percentage method also known as mathematical method. So in first line, easily we can write EP equals to percentage change in demand by percentage change in price. Clear? Now with the help of symbol also we can present. what type of answer will be there? Del Q by del P into P by Q. Del P means change in price, del Q indicates change in quantity, Q indicates initial or primary quantity, and P indicates initial or primary price. Clear? But one thing remember, please, one thing, don't forget about this. We know about the relationship in between price and quantity demanded is negative. That means inverse relationship. So we should put one minus symbol. So we should put one minus symbol to indicate this. Okay? Next one. Now total expenditure method, or we can say T method, or we can say total outlay method also. Here only three types of elasticity of demand. First one EP greater than 1, another one EP less than 1, and another one EP equals to 1. That means three types. Okay, with the help of diagram I will show you. In case of elastic inverse relation in between price and total expenditure, that means when EP greater than 1, elastic demand. When EP less than 1, direct relationship between price and total expenditure. But in case of unit elasticity or EP equals to 1, may be change in price, but there is no change in total expenditure. That means first one inverse relationship in case of elastic demand, next one direct relationship in case of inelastic demand, and here no change in total expenditure. Okay, what type of part will be there? Within a single diagram I can explain. Say this one T and T1. Check once. Say price P1. Your total expenditure say M1. Price fall. Say this one P2. Now total expenditure say this one M2. Now fall in price but total expenditure increases, inverse relationship. So we can say EP greater than 1. Next one I will explain EP less than 1, and another one EP equals to 1. Now look at P2. Say initial price P2. Now your total expenditure M2, price also decreases, that means price changes up to P3, but total expenditure remains same. So there is no change in total expenditure. So EP equals to 1. Next one, say initial price P3. So total expenditure into price decreases up to P4, but total expenditure also decreases. So same type of relationship of inverse relationship. But same type of relationship or direct relationship. Inverse relationship is here. Okay? So total expenditure method I have already explained. Now next one. Now I will explain geometric method. Okay, actually formula is given. Formula what? EP equals to lower segment of the demand curve by upper segment of the demand curve. Okay, so this one your demand curve. AB mentioned here. Now we have to find the elasticity at point T. What is the elasticity? EP at point T equals to lower segment. Lower segment what given here? TB, and upper segment TA. From here easily we can understand TB is greater than TA. Clear? TB is greater than TA. So total value is greater than 1, or we can say it is elastic or more elastic. So thank you students. Wait for my next video. The determinants of elasticity of demand or few mathematical part I will explain. Till now you will watch this and prepare for your exam. Okay, thank you students. Bye.